what we're going to be doing today is to look at what drives healthy and unhealthy marriages and relationships. So you're single, you're married, you're divorced, you are separated, you're in a complicated situation. I want to open your eyes today to what really drives what you call compatibility or what we call incompatibility. In reality, this is what leads to what we call incompatibility, or this is what makes people feel that they are compatible. Every relationship with a bank, every functional relationship with a bank always begins with opening an account. You can only have a functional and a healthy account with a bank when the bank account experiences what we call consistent deposit and permissible withdrawals. All right? Permissible withdrawal means you cannot withdraw more than you have in the bank account. If you're going to withdraw more than you have in a bank account, you move into another kind of relationship with the bank. When it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, it operates similarly. In every relationship or marriage, it all begins with opening a personal, emotional account with somebody else. So watch this carefully. I'd like you to give me your attention, and trust me, you would really, really like this today. This is Sam Oye, and this is Mary Oye, okay? For the two of us to come into a relationship which leads to a marriage, which leads to the building of a family. Remember, I told you how everything flows. It begins with individuals, and they start a relationship, and relationship goes to marriage. Marriage leads to family. All right? So here is Mary Oye and Sam Oye. We've come together. We want to begin a relationship. The first thing we do is to permit each other to have access into our emotional accounts. All right? It's important to know that we must open an emotional account with each other. What is emotional bank account? Emotional bank account is simply how good or how bad your partner feels about you. How good or how bad your partner feels about trusting you, about relating with you. How good and how bad your partner feels about relating with you and about trusting you. Emotional bank account is about feeling. Having said that, how does it work? How does emotional bank account work? Write this down. Bad treatment plus bad feeling equals withdrawal. Meaning, anytime you treat your partner in such a way that you actually treat the person in a bad way, what that evokes is bad feelings. Bad treatment plus bad feeling equals withdrawal. There is something called good treatment. Good treatment. When you treat someone in a good way, you create good feelings. And what that does is that it makes a deposit of good memory about you in the person. You are making a deposit in your partner's account. What that is doing is that it is strengthening your relationship. What are some of the things that we do that makes a withdrawal from our partner's account? Number one is called betrayal. Betraying your partner. Betraying your partner's trust consistently. It's called betrayal. When you betray your partner's trust consistently, you are withdrawing from your partner's emotional bank account. Your partner will gradually begin to drift away from you. Your partner will not want to be with you. If you are not married, it might be the beginning of the end of your relationship. If you are married, It might also be the beginning of the end of your marriage. Betrayal actually gives bad treatment to our partners. Number 2, ignoring your partner's interest. How do people withdraw from each other's emotional bank account? Why do suddenly someone who used to love you, why will the person just change overnight and stop loving you? You kept withdrawing from the person's love account. The person who truly loves you gradually began to notice that you are ignoring his or her interest. You don't give attention to my interest. You don't care about what I care about. My passion does not excite you. My interest is not of concern to you. You don't even give attention to what excites me and to what actually makes me come alive. You don't give attention to it. That can empty the love, the passion that I have for you. It can weaken your partner's emotional bank account because you constantly ignore your partner. Number 3, write this down. Blame shifting on your partner. Yes, if nobody told you, I'm going to tell you that every time you think you are smart and you refuse to take responsibility for your wrongdoing, on the contrary, you enter the Adamic mode, where God said to Adam, Adam, where art thou? What have you done? And he said, no, it's the woman you gave me. We call it diversionary tactics. We call it blame shifting. It is actually avoiding, escaping, and transferring responsibility. You avoid taking responsibility. You escape taking responsibility. You transfer responsibility. Any of such acts actually confers on such a person irresponsibility. So when you blame shift, you are actually avoiding responsibility. You are escaping responsibility. You are transferring the responsibility for what has happened to somebody else. We say normally you are conferring upon yourself irresponsibility as a status. So whilst you think you are smart, those who are very knowledgeable are looking at you as an irresponsible person. So from today, take note that your partner was quiet and you kept on shifting blames. Silence doesn't mean you are the winner because you are louder. All right? In actual fact, you won the argument, you won in blame shifting, but what you did not know you did was that you emptied your partner's emotional account. Your partner was looking at you, and whilst you were excited that you were making points, your partner was just saying, listen, this is not the kind of person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Number 4 is self-importance and arrogance before your partner. Demonstrating self-importance and arrogance before your partner. When you act in a proud, unteachable, inflexible, rigid, uncorrectable, and demonstrate the unwillingness to get feedback, when you demonstrate such high level of self-importance, when you demonstrate such high level of ignorance or arrogance, what that does is that it makes a withdrawal from your partner's account. Your partner just said, this is not the kind of person I should spend my life with. I shouldn't be having a conversation with this kind of person. So the emotional account of your partner is being withdrawn. The love, the passion, the zeal, the zest that the person has for you is being withdrawn by watching your behavior. It's important for you to understand that when you act in such a manner whereby you demonstrate self-importance, you are destroying your relationship. You make your partner feel criticized and contempt. You demonstrate contempt before your partner. Disloyalty to your partner. When you act in a disloyal way to your partner, you are making a withdrawal. When you are not faithful to your vows, you are not faithful to your promise, in the absence of your partner, when you are in America, you are in London, when your partner is not there, that lack of commitment to the promise you made, the vow you made to your partner, in the absence of your partner, is a disloyal tendency. It is unfaithfulness to your vows and your promise. And such, when discovered, makes a withdrawal from your partner's emotional bank account. Such relationships don't remain the same because of affairs, infidelity, cheating, betrayal, adultery, and the rest of that. Dishonoring and disrespecting your partner, privately or publicly. Dishonoring or disrespecting your partner, privately or publicly. Hey, please, can we talk? You cannot be dishonoring your man or your woman publicly or privately. You cannot disrespect your partner privately or publicly and expect the person to come out in love and show you love and sing Johnny man, Johnny come on. How do you want me to sing love song in a strange place in my life? When you've treated me so badly, you've treated me dishonorably, you've treated me disrespectfully, you've demeaned me, you've belittled me, you've done it publicly and privately, and you want me now to sing love song to you. It's not going to work. You've emptied the account. You emptied the account by how you treated me, and now you want me to give you from where? The account is empty. You made a large withdrawal. When you disrespected me, it was not just a 10,000 withdrawal. Number 7, insensitivity to your partner's love language and emotional needs. Insensitivity to your partner's love language. You don't care whether your partner's love language is affirmation, physical touch, giving of gifts, quality time, physical touch. It doesn't matter to you. You don't care. What's all this? What's all this rubbish? You know, I don't care about all this. What's all this physical love, touch? I don't care about all that. Hey, sir, you cannot act like that and expect to get the best from your partner. You cannot be insensitive to your partner's love language. First, you need to know your own love language. How do you receive love so you don't frustrate your partner and expect them to love you in a way you don't even know how you should be loved? First, know your love language. Lastly, when you avoid confronting and resolving conflict with your partner, whenever there are issues for us to talk about, and there's no need, let's just move on. You always evade talking about difficult issues. You don't like us to talk about conflict-related issue. Let's avoid it. Let's bury it. Let's repress it. Let's suppress it. No, don't worry. It's okay. It's nothing anymore. I'm already gone. You are not gone anywhere. 5 weeks down the line, you are still making reference to it. And the partner feels offended. I thought you gave me an impression that this matter was over. Now again, you are the one bringing it up. And yet you are the one that will not let us resolve issues. It destroys emotional bank account. These are some of the things that we do that makes us empty our partner's emotional bank account. So much so that we are asking them to love us. We are asking them to show us love. And they have nothing else to offer because we emptied them. I emptied her and I'm expecting her to show up. She has nothing more to offer because I emptied her.